N3RD reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some figures from the Kenner Aliens line. I recently picked up a lot of figures from Craigslist, and 4 of those were the old school Kenner toys. So we're going to be reviewing first the 2 aliens of the lot. We got the Resurrection Alien and the regular alien. This one has like some blood splattered on it. Pretty nice paint. I don't have the box for these, but I have a box from another Kenner Alien, so I'm just going to take a look at that really quick. And here's a look at the back of the packaging from the Kenner Aliens. Look at some of the other figures. Queen Facehugger, Rhino Alien, Panther Alien, Snake Alien, and Killer Crab Alien. A couple Queen Aliens, and the Alien vs. Predator series, and some of the marine vehicles. We got the Loader, Evac Fighter, and electronic hover tread vehicle. Some Kenner, 1986, 92, 87, 93. And this one is the Killer Crab Alien. Kept this one in box. This thing doesn't look realistic at all, but I like the way Kenner did the whole cartoonic style and just created their own creatures from the base of aliens. This one has like launchers coming out of his chest. Nice side art on the side. Ages 4 and up for these. And a nice red paint scheme. I got this one in the box. That's the only reason it's still in here. So let's have a look back at the other. Okay, back to the 2 alien figures. We're gonna take a look at this one first. Get that one out of the way. This is the same body style as the alien that came with the Alien vs. Predator 2-pack from Kenner. Another quick look at the box. This one, but this one has like the blood splatter, which I really like. Have a quick look at the paint details. Silver teeth. The thing I like about these 2 aliens is that they're more screen accurate than the other aliens of the series. Excuse me. These actually look like real creatures from the universe. The other ones are just like more of Kenner using their artistic expression to create random alien creatures to sell toys. Articulation for these things aren't that great. They're pretty much pre-posed. I mean, you can get 360 out of the arm, both sides. This one's stiffer. I'm not gonna bend it. Legs go up that far. This leg goes up that far. And the tail, you should probably get a 360, but the leg hinders that. The head, side to side, no up and down. But for what they are, it's decent for their time. These came out around 93. I believe these are the later line ones, so probably around 93. And they held up fairly well. I really like the paint on this one. I actually gave this one away out of the lot I bought, but I just got it back to do the review, and then I'll give it back. Set that one aside, and we'll have a look at my favorite of the line, Kenner line, the Resurrection Alien. I really like the sculpt and the pose on this one. It fits in well with even the newer figures. Do a little 360 really quick. And there's my nephew crying in the background. Nice 360. This is the Resurrection Alien. They have that weird leg joint you see back here. This one's pretty movie accurate. I like it. See if I can look at the face. Decent paint job. This blue thing going down the top. Different shadings of brown, sort of a caramel color to a dark swampy brown. Good detail on the ribs, upper torso, abdomen area, muscle joints. The hands are pretty well detailed. You see opening in the plastic, little holes like that. The tubing in the back is done pretty well for this time period. Back, legs, down to the feet. The feet on these really resemble the McFarlane. I'm going to do a comparison in a minute to show you that. McFarlane aliens. Articulation for this, pretty much the same. The tail has a separate joint though, it swings back and forth. From the pictures I've seen, these come in the box disconnected and you peg them in, the tubes. Just a side note. Leg, not much back and forth, but it has to be sitting a certain way for this thing to stand anyway. If you move it like that, yeah, it's not going to stand. It has to be sitting a certain way. Arms. Because of the sculpt of this one, you're pretty much going to get it in one pose and leave it. If I can get it back in that pose. Yeah, there it is. Let's bring in the McFarlane Battle Alien really quick so I can show you how similar the feet are sculpted. McFarlane is about 8 inches, 8.5. This one stands about, let's see, just under 7 because it's doing this weird crouching pose. And this one's around 5 inches, so a decent size. This one you use with your smaller scale figures. This one I think will fit in well with the larger figures because it's bending down, so the height shouldn't be that much of an issue. No, this one doesn't want to stand. Bring some other figures for comparison size-wise. Here's the 5-inch Kenner Batman from '98. Kenner Predator. As we saw, the McFarlane towers over this guy. And just for you NECA fans, the NECA 7-inch Jason. So you can see these are smaller than the McFarlane and NECA figures. This one is a smaller scale, fits in well with your 5-inch figures. This line is really not, well, the smaller figures aren't really that expensive. If you can find them, they're not too much. This one costs a little more, the Resurrection one. But surprisingly, the value hasn't gone up that much. Certain figures, like the 12-inch Hicks, which I also got to review, and some of the Predators and Aliens are harder to find, but the majority you can find these for under $10 for the smaller ones. The larger ones, yeah, they're going to run you a little more on eBay if you can find the right deal. But yeah, I recommend them for their time period. They fit in well with your Alien and Predator collection. Help round it out, give you some different looking creatures. And if you're into the more animated ones, the Alien lines have some really crazy looking figures. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Be on the lookout for my 12-inch Corporal Hicks Kenner review. Also my Kenner Predator review. I'll probably be doing that later on today or tomorrow. Please like, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days days I sit